It seems Ben is on the brink of revealing all he knows about J Lo's ties to Diddy, especially regarding troubling incidents with Cassie. As many are aware, the 1999 nightclub shooting involving Diddy and J Lo has been re-examined by federal investigators, who continue to uncover more about J Lo's connections to Diddy during that period. These developments have reportedly added considerable stress to J Lo and Ben's already strained marriage. According to sources close to the couple, what was once deemed the greatest love story is teetering towards a bitter divorce. Despite the tensions, J Lo is said to be making efforts to reconcile with Ben, who has already moved out and consulted his lawyers. Allegedly, J Lo is concerned that once their divorce is finalized, Ben might disclose everything he knows about her and Diddy to the authorities.
Ben Affleck is real, this rumor.
Okay, we're not doing that.
What is it true?
Thank you so much.
What is it true about the situation?
You know better than that.
Fine. Don't come in here with that. Thank you so much.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
matrimonial,
Llegamos ya al final de la conferencia de prensa. No, olviden, por favor, vayan.
You know what doesn't, I feel like, actually get mentioned enough, if I could just end.
The drama enveloping Diddy has intensified recently, as fans and media have delved deeper into his past relationships, bringing Jennifer Lopez frequently into the conversation. J Lo and Diddy were a high-profile couple from 1999 to 2001, a time when Diddy was a dominant figure in the music industry, and J Lo was rising to stardom as a pop sensation. While there have been whispers that their relationship might have been abusive, J Lo has never publicly confirmed such rumors. However, she has spoken about the heartbreak of Diddy's infidelity, which she discussed in a 2003 interview with Vibe magazine, revealing it was her first experience with an unfaithful partner. As this saga continues to unfold, it's clear Hollywood is in for more twists and turns, and those following these developments are hanging on every new piece of information that comes to light. In a relationship that spiraled into chaos, J Lo described her time with Diddy as emotionally tumultuous, saying it sent her life into a tailspin. She expressed doubts about Diddy's fidelity, sharing how he would often leave for the club for a few hours and not return until the next morning, leaving her in distress and suspicion. Complicating matters, there are accusations that J Lo might have played a role in some of Diddy's alleged criminal activities. Specifically, the 1999 nightclub shooting in New York City has come back into focus. The case has been reopened by federal authorities who suspect J Lo might have been more involved than previously thought. According to a lawsuit by Lil Rod against Diddy, it is claimed that Diddy confessed to being responsible for the shooting and indicated that J Lo, his girlfriend at the time, had assisted him by carrying the weapon into the club and handing it to him during a conflict. This incident occurred on December 28, 1999, at a Times Square club where Diddy, J Lo, and other members of Bad Boy Records were celebrating the upcoming release of an album by the label's new signee, Shine. A confrontation ensued when Diddy accidentally bumped into Matthew Allen, also known as Scar, which escalated to the point where shots were fired. In the chaos that followed, Diddy and J Lo attempted to flee the scene. They were later stopped by police for running a red light, leading to the discovery of the weapon in the trunk of their car. Both were arrested, and J Lo was reportedly very distressed, with her mother admonishing her at the police station for her involvement with Diddy. Diddy's response to the legal troubles included an attempt to have his driver take the blame for the weapon and, when that failed, resorting to his legal team to shift the blame onto Shine.
People was coming to Bad Boy Security, Paul and other people, and said that they were there. So they were giving them the DA's and the lawyer's card and tell them to go make a statement. And some of those people who were making statements, they was making statements against Shine. Yo, bro, listen to me. Y'all hearing it from me, but Shine said it himself in his interview. You supposed to be my brother, and you got people testifying against me? Those people were testifying, they were brought to Puff first, saying that what they saw against Shine, what they saw Shine do. The DA didn't even know those people existed.
This included the arrangement of false witnesses to testify against Shine. further muddying the legal waters and adding to the drama surrounding the case. This complex web of events continues to cast a long shadow over the histories of both Diddy and J Lo. The case against Diddy was eventually dismissed, and Shine ended up serving a decade in prison. Yet, the belief persists among some that J Lo might have been complicit, acting as Diddy's mule on the night of the notorious 1999 nightclub shooting. At the time, one of Diddy's lawyers addressed the judge, playing down the accusations by highlighting J Lo's status as a famous actress, implying it was absurd to think she would be involved in such activities. This argument seemed to have played a part in both Diddy and J Lo escaping charges initially. However, with the case reopened, federal investigators now believe they have new evidence that could implicate J Lo as having played a more significant role in Diddy's operations than previously thought. Rumors suggest that her involvement may have even extended beyond their relationship, particularly concerning Diddy's treatment of Cassie. Allegations against Diddy often mention a network of enablers who helped him act with impunity. Cassie's lawsuit, for example, describes a situation where she felt trapped and unable to seek help due to Diddy's influential reach. This Diddy circle is said to include high-level music executives, personal assistants, and various associates integral to Diddy's business dealings. Though Cassie did not specify all the members, the lawsuit implies a tightly knit group aiding Diddy. Now, there are whispers that J Lo was a part of this circle, actively facilitating Diddy's actions. These allegations have reportedly put a strain on Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's marriage. It is suggested that Ben believes J Lo was more involved in Diddy's machinations than she admits, further destabilizing their relationship. Amidst this personal turmoil, J Lo has been trying to refocus public attention on her career. She released a multi-part project titled This Is Me Now, which includes an album, a musical film, and a documentary exploring her relationship with Ben Affleck dubbed The Greatest Love Story Never Told. Despite her efforts, the project has not been well received, adding to the pressure she faces both personally and professionally. As these complex layers of her life continue to unfold, the spotlight on her remains intense, blending past controversies with her current endeavors. The ambitious project J Lo embarked on was intended to be a profound exploration of her personal evolution and her relationship with Ben Affleck. Unfortunately, it didn't resonate with audiences as she had hoped. The album, This Is Me Now, meant to celebrate the anniversary of her earlier work, This Is Me, Then, sold only about 14,000 copies in its first week, and failed to make a significant impact on the Billboard 200. The documentary aspect of her project fared even worse, with viewers criticizing it for portraying J Lo in a negative light, branding her as narcissistic and out of touch with her roots. The portrayal of her longing for her days as Jenny from the block struck many as insincere. Furthermore, the accompanying musical film was met with poor reviews, with many finding it dull and manipulative, questioning its sincerity in depicting her relationship with Ben. Worse yet, it was revealed that J Lo had to finance the project herself, pouring $20 million into it, as no one from her inner circle, not even Ben Affleck, was willing to back the venture. The project's failure not only resulted in financial loss, but also added tension to J Lo and Ben's relationship, embarrassing Ben to the point where he began distancing himself from her in public. Recent reports from Page Six suggest that the strain in their marriage has reached a breaking point. The narrative has shifted to speculation about when, not if, they will divorce. Ben, feeling like the last few years have been a surreal experience, is reportedly looking for a way out of the marriage. The speculation was fueled further when J Lo attended the 2024 Met Gala alone, despite her prominent role in the event. Public appearances have been orchestrated to mitigate rumors, but these efforts seem futile. Ben was seen attending his daughter's school play, an attempt to project normalcy amidst the growing public scrutiny. Additionally, even when the couple was seen together, interactions seemed strained, with staged calls and awkward public encounters further highlighting the tension between them. The situation has left fans and observers reading into every detail, from social media interactions to their expressions in paparazzi photos, trying to gauge the depth of the issues between them. This ongoing public saga paints a picture of a relationship that, despite its public facade, has been fraught with difficulties for some time. Whether this will end in reconciliation or divorce remains to be seen, but for now, the future looks uncertain for J Lo and Ben. The tension between Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez seems to escalate with every public appearance and behind-the-scenes report. A particular incident that caught the public's eye involved Ben slamming a car door in J Lo's face, which he attributed to frustration with the paparazzi, but fans speculated it might have been the result of an argument. These speculations gained momentum from previous incidents, like their tense appearance at the Grammys, where despite Ben's claims of having a lovely evening, his demeanor suggested otherwise. He acknowledged his tendency to appear pissed off and bored at events, but his explanations did little to quell the rumors of marital strife. Adding to the complexity of their relationship are the reported familial tensions. Last Christmas highlighted the discord between their families, particularly between Ben's mother, Christine Affleck, and J Lo's mother, Lupe Lopez, who reportedly have not meshed well, leading to strategic avoidance during family gatherings. Ben's brother, Cassie Affleck, is also said to be lukewarm about J Lo, further straining family dynamics. Friends and family reportedly worry about Ben's well-being, believing that he has become J Lo's puppet, echoing past patterns seen in Jennifer's relationships. These concerns were magnified by reports from insiders who feel Ben has been unhappy and lost since tying the knot with J Lo. During a press conference for her Netflix film Atlas in Mexico City, J Lo was directly asked about divorce rumors. Her hesitant and evasive response only fueled more speculation about the stability of their marriage.
Ben Affleck is real, these rumors.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Quality true.
Thank you so
Para
much.
la prensa mexicana,
Appreciate it.
quality true about the situation.
You know better than that.
Come on, don't come in here with that. Thank you so much.
Gracias, muchas
Ay,
gracias.
crisis matrimonial, J Lo.
Llegamos ya al final de la conferencia de prensa. No olviden, por favor, vénganse.
You know what doesn't, I feel like, actually get mentioned enough, if I could just end.
While J Lo was seen wearing her wedding ring, Ben has frequently been spotted without his, adding to the public narrative that he might be distancing himself from the relationship. In the midst of all this personal turmoil, the wider scandal involving Diddy, whom J Lo was famously connected to decades ago, resurfaces. Despite the heat surrounding Diddy and other celebrities distancing themselves from him, J Lo has remained notably silent on the matter. This silence might be strategic, advised by her legal team, especially if there's any risk of her being implicated in ongoing legal issues connected to Diddy. The convergence of personal stress, familial disapproval, and external legal pressures paints a picture of a couple navigating through a multitude of challenges, with the public and media closely watching every move. Whether these strains will lead to a decisive break or a resolved union remains a focal point of celebrity gossip and fan speculation. Amid the storm stirred by Cassie's lawsuit and the additional attention from the shocking video of Diddy attacking Cassie, public outrage has skyrocketed, with many calling for immediate legal action against Diddy. Unfortunately, authorities have stated that an arrest isn't possible due to the age of the incident. Diddy's response was an apology video where he seemed to frame himself as another victim, struggling with personal demons, yet his words fell short of a direct apology to Cassie, adding to the public's frustration. In light of these events, many expected Jennifer Lopez to make a public statement, especially given her past relationship with Diddy. However, according to the Daily Mail, sources close to J Lo indicate she has no plans to speak on the matter. The report suggests that J Lo is deeply disappointed by Diddy's actions, but feels that it's not her place to comment publicly, as it isn't her story to tell. She prefers to stay out of the discourse, likely to avoid unintentionally implicating herself or revisiting a painful chapter of her life. This decision has been met with mixed reactions. Some argue that J Lo missed an opportunity to align herself with victims and possibly reshape her public image post Cassie's lawsuit. They speculate that acknowledging her own experiences with Diddy could have garnered public sympathy and support, with Ben Affleck potentially bolstering her stance, portraying a united front. Others suggest that Ben might be wary of more damaging revelations possibly lurking in Diddy's archives, particularly videos that could expose aspects of J Lo's past relationship with Diddy. The question of whether Ben might be cooperating with federal authorities to expose further details about J Lo's involvement with Diddy adds another layer of intrigue to their strained relationship. As for their marriage, speculation about an impending divorce continues to circulate, fueled by their public appearances and J Lo's cautious approach to her past with Diddy. What do you think about J Lo's decision to remain silent on the Diddy controversies? Do you believe Ben might have deeper motives, possibly collaborating with authorities? Share your thoughts, and let's discuss the possibilities in the comments below.